I was moving into my father's house for the 1st of June 2017. Little did I know that 2 weeks before the move, this would happen.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. The mayors of both Montreal and Laval have declared states of emergency. The number of flooded homes and evacuations has increased again, and the need for help from the military has grown. Today, the Canadian Armed Forces said it will triple the number of troops in the province who will be on the ground in flood zones, helping where they can.
When my dad's house was flooded, I didn't believe it at first. I was very doubtful. I thought it was just in the streets, but when he told me it was rising and rising, I didn't believe it until the next day when he told me, the whole basement was full of water. My partner and I at the time, we decided to go and visit the house, suspecting that it was not that bad. I mean, when you envision it, you're like, nah, it cannot be that bad. Maybe it's too dramatic, I don't know. But when you drive up to turn on the street you live and you can't even pass the first house on the corner because that's where the water stops. And that the house you want to go at is basically the 5th house down. And you see the neighbors on their canoes and just floating everywhere, getting their stuff from their cars, and it was very surreal. And that's when I knew that my partner and I, we were basically homeless. How did I feel about the whole situation? I felt saddened, especially for my father. I felt angry against the government because they were not working as fast as they should have. And I was heartbroken because it still hits home, because you don't want anything bad to happen to your close one. And my worry was that the house would collapse when he would sleep at night. Because if the base is not solid, nothing will be. I stopped feeling for a brief moment there and just put myself into this strict organization of let's get everything out of there, let's clean everything, and let's do it. I was more into a GoPro kind of way. It was not really the time to be emotional towards my dad. It was a time to get things done as soon as we could, because the house needed to be fixed ASAP.
This is what is left, originally from the basement floor. My father recycled it to raise the grounds of the property, to avoid any future floodings.
During that time, everything has been staying in the backyard for almost 4 years now. We just recently started renovating, fixing, cleaning up, and putting his workshop back together.
At first it was hard for my dad because what I remember was, I felt like he was given up, that he was so in a mental state of depression, because also he like just recently got divorced, and I'm supposed to move there. He's still working in Sherbrooke, even with all this happening. So he's like 3 days out of town to work somewhere when he has 3 days of pump here. And if it breaks down, well, the water's going to rise again. And so neighbors would help out. It was really chaotic. It was sad and chaotic.